nitoe pole zangu kwa huyu mtoto mchanga ambaye aligongwa na gari na kama dunia. Anaitwa nani? Elias. Na namesikia wazazi wake wako chini kabisa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gachie Skyman TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Many parts of the country seems to be experiencing a heavy downpour. Actually, it is hailstorm from where I am. I don't know where you are, whether there is rainfall, because many parts of the country were hit by storms and many people seems not to have been prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Ruto is a man under siege. William Samoei Ruto is even considering the idea of not impeaching his deputy president because Gachagua is turning out to be so difficult for him. He's turning out to be a monster. And when I look at this situation, William Samoei Ruto is said to be consulting his very close allies who happen to come from Rift Valley, Akina Farouk, Akina Oscar Sudi. These are the kind of leaders who actually advise the president on matters politics. So why is William Samoei Ruto a worried man? Why is he cornered? Why is he even considering withdrawing the motion of impeaching regarding Gachagua at the 11th hour? Number one, in my view, he has realized that his troops are badly shaken. His troops are very, very weak. Especially the people of Mount Kenya. You realize the leaders who are actually steering this motion of impeaching regarding Gachagua. They are people without a clout. They are people who are not popular. They are people who cannot even win an MCA seat in their constituencies. So it is dawning on William Samoei Ruto that fighting Gachagua can be is turning out to be counterproductive, and that ground troops are not helping him because they have been actually sent out of town by Rigathi Gachagua. Number two is because of the people's power. When you look at Rigathi Gachagua, you realize that he is getting a hero's welcome. He is actually being embraced by the people on the ground. And also, this one can only tell you that the leaders are not with the people. The people seems to be with Rigathi Gachagua. Wherever you go, like in this video here, you can see people are actually blocking roads to be addressed by Rigathi Gachagua. You can see people are wild. You can see people running up and down. You can see people cheering. You can see people waiting for Rigathi Gachagua. You can see people running. This one can only tell you that Gachagua is actually playing his cards right. And this one is the one that is scaring William Samoei Ruto, because if the things continue the way they are going, you know, he started with Nyeri, then he went to Kiambu, then Nairobi. Now he is in the lower eastern part of Kenya, and he seems to be getting a hero's welcome. And for the look of things, Gachagua is becoming more popular than many people thought. I myself, I don't think Rigathi Gachagua would actually be that popular that soon. The other thing is because of the financial might. Gachagua seems to have the backing of moneyed guys, people who have money. Gachagua himself is a billionaire. Is actually a multi-billionaire, owning several businesses in Nairobi and in Mount Kenya region. The fact that Mount Kenya has moneyed people, the financial might of the people who are supporting Rigathi Gachagua can only scare William Samoei Ruto. And you cannot match the wealth that is owned by the people of Mount Kenya from any other part of the country, because these guys have been in government for many years, and what they did, they were able to amass a lot of wealth. So these are the people who are behind Rigathi Gachagua. And the other thing is that when you look at Nairobi, the city politics can make you go mad. If you look at Nairobi, If William Samoei Ruto loses Nairobi, he is finished completely. I don't know whether it's finished completely or completely finished. But Gachagua seems to be doing very well in Nairobi. The people of Nairobi seems to be having a soft spot for the truthful man, simply because there are many businessmen there who have been complaining about taxation. They have been complaining about William Samoei Ruto's policy that are hurting, that are not actually favorable to the people. This way, Nairobians seems to be going towards Gachagua's direction. And William Samoei Ruto now must think about his strategy. The other thing is about the economy. He is impeaching Gachagua when the economy is doing badly. He is impeaching Gachagua when things are not very good in the mountain and in the country in general, in our cities, and even in the rural areas. There is no money. Everybody is complaining. The farmers are crying. So these people are associating this fight between Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto with whatever they're experiencing. And who is to blame? William Samoei Ruto. The other thing, and this one many people not like to talk about it, is because of the Mount Kenya youth. Mount Kenya youth seems to be actually also gravitating towards Maina Jega. Maina Jega is the man who controls the people of the mountain. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta also is another man who can easily back Rigathi Gachagua. The fact that there are talks of even Maina Jega trying to reach out to Rigathi Gachagua is something that should be shocking to William Samoei Ruto. Remember those days when the youth from Mount Kenya would come out and sing their traditional songs, and then the government, William Samoei Ruto, would rally the policemen to go and arrest Maina Jega. And by the way, these days he's not arrested. He is not arrested because they realized that this is one person who has a lot of influence. So the influence of Maina Jega, if Jega, for example, unites with Rigathi Gachagua, William Samoei Ruto is finished. So that is why he is going to the drawing board. And I don't know what he's going to decide, because the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua look like something that has already been concluded. And it will be very, very hard to convince his friends not to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Have a blessed weekend.